And welcome to another episode of Cognitive Cuisine. I am one of your hosts, Wize,
And I am Yayoi.
and I'm excited. We're gonna talk about a couple of things going on. First of all, we got to talk about listen, the Jimmy Kimmel situation. And I know
I'm so
it's
upset.
it's it's crazy that now freedom of speech is being censored. You can't say anything about anyone now, and that's just ridiculous. Listen, I don't agree with whatever it was. But just as the right has to say whatever they want to say, the whole situation when the George Floyd situation happened and people were mocking George Floyd, nobody on the right had an issue with it. And now that it's one of their own, and other people are joking, and I don't find humor in it. It wasn't something I didn't see the clip. I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not a fan, but I'm still not gonna say you need to take him off the air for something he no. I'm
No,
sorry, because 'cause there's been plenty of people who have said have said stuff on TV that are still on the air.
yeah. And it's really goes down to freedom of speech.
Mhm.
And I am like even with Stephen Colbert, I was very upset with that. And and I'm so glad that he won an Emmy for it because that was just saying, hey, F off, I'm still people respect me and this is, what I do. And I was so glad that he got that. But the fact that this censoring and is just so not right. And I was thinking about it yesterday actually with the Jimmy Kimmel thing and all that. And what I came to the conclusion is, the people that are censoring it are so fear-based. They're
Mhm.
fearful of their own position that they're going to lose their standing, their position in whatever they are. I know that's kind of radical to say this, but they're acting out of fear that their position's going to be
But
taken
but
away.
the
It
crazy
just
thing the crazy thing is, right, when when it happens to the other side and they make humor of it because the right made fun of the Paul Pelosi
yeah,
attacks. They had memes, they had all these different things on whenever there's something that happens to the Democrats. And so now you have this whole situation happens, and again, I didn't see the clip. I don't know what was said,
I don't
but
either.
it doesn't matter because there's people on the other side that said worse, and they said, but now because you have a sitting president who wants to control what people say and say about him and whoever he follows him, it's just ridiculous.
It is, and that's who I'm saying is really fear-based. He is acting out of fear, and his whole whatever he wants to create, right? This regime, because it reminds me of Hitler, sorry, but I'm just going to go and say it. It reminds me of that. And it's really out of fear because he fears that, he's not going to get what he wants. He thinks that by forcing control, being a tyrant is the way that he's going to be able to control it. But the more he does that, the more he's going to get, people are going to rebel. And that's just laws of nature.
It's crazy, and of course we don't. This is not something we love to discuss, but we just want. I just wanted to bring up the fact that I don't think because of what Jimmy Kimmel said he needs to be taken off air. But now I look at it as okay. Now with Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel, now all right.
Who else?
There's other no, but now there's other platforms you don't necessarily have to be on network television
That's
anymore.
true. That's true too.
There's so many other platforms for you to go and do your own thing and create your own platform, your own network or whatever it is that you want to do.
That's true. And it,
There's so
yeah,
much more. This it's the way technology is right now, and with everything going on. There's so many different ways for you to get your message out, for you to put your shows out. So you
that's
don't
true.
necessarily need network television.
That is true. That is very true. And it gives, well, whenever people are oppressed or when situations are, when people are pushed against a wall, what happens is people get resourceful and you figure out another way to do whatever is necessary. And I think maybe in some ways, all this censoring is helping people become more resourceful, not, thinking out of the box type of thing, because, to flourish in this world that we're in right now, we have to think out of the box.
Yeah. And again, we've said it before. I wasn't a fan of Charlie Kirk, and no one deserves to die. There's no one who,
No,
and so I don't find the humor in bringing up whatever it was he said. And the fact is, people lost someone they love. If you have an opinion about it, if you think, keep it to yourself.
yeah, yeah.
There's no need to celebrate him or celebrate his death. Or if you don't want to mourn him, don't mourn him. That's your choice.
It's a personal right.
Just be respectful. Like
Yeah,
show the empathy he did not want to show.
exactly.
That's
And
all.
I think it's about respect and empathy, right?
Yeah.
It's just common respect, common sense to, even to wish death on somebody is, it's like you're hurting yourself by doing it for one thing, and what does it teach your kids when you say that? That you should be hateful of everyone, hateful of anything that is different from you, and that is such narrow thinking, and that's such fear-based thinking, and from there nothing's going to grow,
Yeah, absolutely.
which
No,
is so sad.
no, it is. It is. And again, prayers to his family.
Definitely.
No one. That's not. You just don't wish that on anyone.
No,
It's
no.
just. And okay, so now
Yes,
on lighter note, there's
yes.
been, yeah, no, that's it's been Facebook has, I mean, not Facebook, YouTube has dropping some new things to help content creators and podcasters and YouTubers. And so I haven't really been able to dive into it, but they're doing a lot of things to help people like you and me who are consistently dropping content on YouTube. And it's looking like they're really trying to help content creators and make it easier for them to actually put content on YouTube. So I'm looking forward to all this stuff that is coming out.
That's interesting you say that, because I just recently changed my banner for Facebook and YouTube, and I have to change it for LinkedIn too. But I just changed it because I was getting tired of what I had before, because I was like, that's about a year old, right? And I've changed, and my message hasn't changed, but the way I approach it and everything has changed. So I said, you know what, fresh look.
Yeah.
And that's why I made a different banner for it. And it's not like, I have a professional person doing it, so it's all me. But you know what? It's okay for
But it's your
now.
personality.
Yeah, it's
It's okay, fine. But I also do the ones for Real Wise TV and then Stuck in My Mind. And and am I a professional? I don't think I am. Have I sold some designs? Yes, but it, it's it's still I use the tools that I have. Let me put it that way.
Yes, I'm being resourceful, and we're both being resourceful.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine, until you can get somebody to, I don't know, I could hire somebody to like do a whole, make it all sparkly and shiny. That's cool too. But, maybe that's not the image I want, right? Or who knows? But for now, this works, and I'm happy with it. And yeah, it was time for a change. It was, fresh change. So,
Well, yeah. Congratulations.
thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I started doing that because I was like, yeah, I'm tired of seeing this.
No, I feel you. I've done some remodeling of the Real Wise TV banner and the logo.
Mhm. Yep.
And I'm always, I think I'm on my 3rd rendition of, the Stuck in My Mind
Yeah.
podcast logo, and yeah, it's sometimes you just wanna switch it up and give it a different feel, and
Yeah.
yeah,
And, and I think it's also, evolving, right? That we are all evolving
yeah,
and our products are evolving with us. Well, if it
mhm,
isn't, then we're in trouble, right?
yeah.
So,
No, no, you're right, it's things
yeah.
are evolving, with with everything that I'm doing, I've got so many ideas and plans and things that I'm working on. So, of course, I'm evolving every day. I'm constantly growing, and
Yep.
yeah, there's still some things that I need to subtract.
Of course. Me too. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm
And
still a work in progress, but I am proud with the progress I'm making towards the retreat, and so being able to sit down and start talking to people about that idea and start putting that idea out there to let people know, hey, yeah, so for those that don't know, I am working on doing a podcasting retreat for next year, and and I wanted to be like between 20, 25, 30 podcasters come. We a retreat up here in the Pocono Mountains, and we'll take a couple of days to talk about podcasting, what you can do to help monetize, or how to build a podcast for brand people who wanna start podcasts but don't know where, all these different things. So yeah, I'm
yeah,
excited.
that would be so cool.
Well, hopefully we can have Coach Yayoi come and speak as well about her journey
Yes.
and
Yes.
her launching her podcast soon. And
Yes. I would love to. But I just said it has to it can't be during Comic Con.
I know, I know.
Because beginning of October is Comic Con season for me, and I am a New
I'm trying
York
to keep it.
Comic
I'm
Con
trying to do it
fan.
in September. I'm trying to do it in September, middle
Okay,
of September. So yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So we'll see, we'll see. It doesn't matter if it is Comic Con. I'll just take off a day, as long as I can
We'll,
go one day. I'll be happy.
we'll work it out so you don't miss Comic Con.
It's okay as long as I don't miss one.
I don't
If
think
I
you'll
can
miss.
get
I don't
one
think you'll
day.
miss the day because I think it'll be from because of the way the place they're already kind of booked up into some type of days that I want. So
Okay.
it's more of like a Sunday through Wednesday thing. So
Oh, okay. That works. That works. I can
yeah,
miss
I know it
Sunday
is.
Comic Con.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It is if to interfere with
yeah.
major days. So
Yeah,
we're good.
because Sunday Comic Con is fun, but it's not as exciting. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
We'll work
Yes,
it out. We'll make it
yes,
happen,
because
definitely.
that is my one thing that I don't. I try not to budge on
No,
because yeah,
we'll work.
it's like my thing, and I truly enjoy going to Comic Con every year, New York
And
Comic Con.
like I told you, you need to, create content.
Yeah, I will. I
You have your
will. I
phone
will. I
and
will.
use the hashtag Comic Con and
Yep.
have and that'll draw a different audience to what you're doing. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
you have to let people know.
and those are my people.
Yeah.
Those are literally my people. And yes, and I'm so excited to say this, but this is crazy. But I did go see the new Demon Slayer movie at IMAX, and it was so good. I was crying, but it was so good.
I I have honestly, I'm not gonna lie and act like I know what the Demon Slayer movie is,
Okay.
but I'm glad you enjoyed it, and
Yes.
I will do my research and look and 'cause I'm still I just what was it, I think Good Morning America had, the Netflix show you watched,
Oh yeah, yeah.
the
The K-pop demon
yes, that.
huntress.
So, I just saw what that was about. I seen they had the actresses were there, and so I haven't had a chance to look over that, but yes, so yes, Coach Yayoi is, um, she's an anime she loves anime.
Yes.
I enjoy anime. I'm not gonna act like I'm up on to date on the recent anime. I haven't. I'm probably more old school, but, so, yeah.
Well, I love anime, but it's not like I'm like at the most recent one. I've always grown up with animation and manga,
Yeah,
and it's just it really actually helped me growing up. For one thing, I will tell you this. I learned how to read and write Japanese from manga.
Wow.
And I learned to speak Japanese more proficiently because of animation.
Mm.
I know it sounds weird, but it helped me a lot.
Oh,
Be
no, it helped me. Comic books helped me with
reading and
my
writing.
reading, and yeah, it was something that I enjoyed. I enjoyed reading comic books. It helped my vocabulary. It helped me just develop much more.
And I think it helps with, also creating more of the creative side. It stimulates the creative side of you.
And no, it's amazing. S and it's something that, yeah, I would encourage it definitely if it's something, yeah, start your kids off with comic books. They don't does it have to be the graphic? No, it can be there's comic books out there for kids to enjoy.
Yeah. And, when you think about it, I mean, little kids' books, right? The
Yeah,
picture books that we started out
they're
with,
comic books,
they're
basically.
literally comic
Yeah,
books. Yeah.
absolutely,
Picture
yeah,
books. Yeah. So, and they tell a story. And that's the most important part of it is that the telling of a story that affects you, that makes a difference for you.
yeah,
That's,
it
you know,
definitely is. It's definitely makes a difference.
yeah.
So I'm gonna do my research, and I'm gonna find out, and if I get a chance, I'll watch the
It does it's I think it's either you like it or not because it's kind of complex and it's a little weird. And this one was, this series has been going on for years, and
okay,
it was, like, the big theatrical one, and it was on yeah, this has just been the latest one of it. So, the story hasn't ended yet, and it just continues, so
okay. I'm sure I can even find it.
yeah, you
So
can like wiki or Google it and you'll get a synopsis of what it is.
okay.
But it's yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's got a lot of swords and sword fighting and all that I like and all of that. So,
Yeah.
oh gosh. Yeah, so I love all that stuff and it brings me joy because and you know what it does? I think it connects me to when I was a kid and I really enjoyed those things.
And no, and that's a state that we all need to get to is be able to enjoy it as when we were kids.
Yep.
The just the energy from the joy you got from doing something that you love to do.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. And that's what I get when I podcast and I get to do what is this joy of being able to record content and record into just things that are important, just
Yeah.
discussions that need to be having. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
And
and
I remember when I went to Comic-Con, I had a great time.
which one did you go to?
I
New York?
Yeah, New York.
Oh, okay.
It was a long time,
Okay.
probably, 2018,
Oh, okay, okay. I think
maybe.
I was there. I was there.
Yeah,
But
I went there for a day. It was great. I had a
yeah,
great experience. That was my one and only Comic-Con experience, but
yeah,
it was fun.
yeah, I was
I
there.
didn't I guess I didn't enjoy it as much as I went by myself.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I didn't have, any friends that went, so
Usually, well, my best friend comes with me, for a day or 2, and she doesn't do all 4 days like I do. So the other days, I usually am by myself,
okay.
but, me, I don't mind. I like being alone and doing things
I'm sure. I'm
and
sure.
then people say, "Oh, there's that crazy lady again."
So my question is, are you going dressed to Comic-Con?
N I'm not sure yet this year because I know it's kinda late, but I know, like, everyone's probably gonna a lot of girls are gonna be doing Demon Huntress,
Okay.
and I kinda wanna do that, but I'm not sure. So and I'll probably have to work on that Saturday morning before I go, so I don't know. I'll have to bring a change of clothes or it might get bulky, so I have to figure that out. So I might have to go home once, then change, but then that's gonna take time. So yeah, I have to work out the logistics on that.
Well, we'll enjoy, just take lots of pictures and And remember, create content,
Yes,
record,
I will create
go live,
content.
go
Thank you
live.
for reminding me
Do the
of that.
small bites. Do the small bites.
Yeah.
Definitely do small bites. Invades Comic Con or whatever.
Yep. Yep. Hashtag New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And who knows? I'm seriously debating whether I get an autograph or picture with one of the voice actors for the Demon Hunters. But there are many other people, famous actors there this year.
Listen, why not? If you have any merchandise from them,
No, they're coming out with Funko Pops of that, but they're not released until next year, so I don't have anything.
you can make your own Funko Pop of yourself.
I know I have one.
Oh, you have one? Okay.
Yeah, here, I'll show you. It's in the box though. So I don't know if you could see it, but it's with my nickname on it. Oh,
Yes.
you
See it?
can't see it. Uh, I don't know if you
I
could
saw it.
see
Yeah,
it.
I saw
Yeah,
it.
you got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got me holding a phone. Oh, and then I have my little companion who's the dog, my dog in it.
So look, I have mine.
Yep. We should just post. Oh, we should make our avatars this, right? But yeah, it's right here, of course, right by my desk.
Yes, yes. So is mine.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, so yeah, no, I have a few Funko Pops. I have Star Lord.
Oh,
Then
wow.
um, I got me
Nice.
2 wrestling ones, but those are out of the box. My Star Lord is still in the box, and of
Oh,
course, mine's is still in the box.
all of mine are in the box except for the Mandalorian. And Mandalorian and this one. This is my Wonder Woman one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is out of the box, but the other ones are all in the box.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't have a big collection, but I have ones that I enjoy of
Yeah.
certain ones. Yeah.
Same here. It's not a big collection. It's just the ones that I enjoy and, want and
Yeah.
like.
Oh, but I had to definitely create one of myself, so it was definitely fun doing that.
Well, mine was a gift. It was a birthday present for me
It
a
was a
couple
gift.
years.
It was a gift. It was a gift to myself. So
Oh, okay. That works. That works. Yeah. This was my best friend made it for me. And
oh,
when I opened it, oh my gosh, I was like almost in tears because I was so happy. I know I'm so crazy about things like that, but I enjoy it.
yeah, absolutely. No, you have to, like we were saying, you
Yeah.
have to do what you enjoy doing.
Yes.
So
And it brings a smile to my face. I mean, if you ever saw my desk here or this whole wall that I have with my desk and everything, my Funko Pops, my plushies, um, my
well,
little
so
tchotchkes.
to the left of me, I have my books. I have a couple of just some of the toys that my little toys that I have, my little Marvel collection, and
Yeah.
um, a
Yep.
little sword that I got from my nephew, and then my Marvel poster,
Yeah.
and my Captain America plush, and my
Oh,
Darth Vader mug. So yeah, like yeah,
yeah. You surround yourself with things that bring you joy. And
absolutely,
that's the main thing, right? That you have to I think it's important to surround yourself with things that really bring you joy
yeah,
and make you smile.
it's important that you like having fun showing out Funko. People need to see that side. They need to see that we're regular people. We like and we have fun and enjoy regular things in life as well. So
Oh yeah, totally.
yeah.
Yeah, and this is my I guess this is me, that's my character. I have my okay. I think I've shown these to you. I have my let's see, Star Wars
Oh no,
chopsticks.
your lightsabers.
My
No,
lightsaber chopsticks.
no. Oh, that's dope. Oh
Yeah.
man,
I have it, of course, by my desk.
do you use them?
No, I don't use them for
Okay,
eating. They're just for playing.
okay.
So when I have, I'll play I'll say, "Hey, let's lightsaber," but that's me. Okay, so I love doing stuff like that, and it's right here by my computer.
So so what I'm thinking for your intro, right? For your show, like do little things like that, like little. little clip, like when you're just showing yourself the funny side, like that doing the little clips of you playing with the lightsabers and stuff like that. That's just a suggestion.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Well, I have to change my, the video that's on the Zoom, and I think I have to change it anyway, so I might include something like that, little pictures of me doing different things
Yeah.
that, that just bring me joy. And also, some pictures of me in a serious mood too,
Of
but
course, no, listen, I'm just it's just like a different picture of you doing things you love,
yeah,
it's you're speaking, coaching,
yep,
all that, make it
yep.
and yeah, that's what mine is. Just a
Thank you.
suggestion.
No, I think that'll be great because it gives you a rounded picture of who I am. And yes, and of course, I'll include my doggie as well because she is a big part of my life.
Yes.
Yes, and yeah, and I mean, basically, all of this is what has shaped me to be the coach that I am anyway. So, every you can't even the bad stuff and the good stuff, they all shape who I've become.
Yeah.
And, even the mistakes I've made have shaped me to be, to have learned lessons or to become more resourceful. And, nobody's perfect, perfect. So,
This is true.
yeah, and that would be boring,
Yeah. Just a little.
I think. Yeah. Well, because, you want to hear about it's like any story, right? There's always even in manga or comics, you always have the hero or the heroine, which is,
Mm.
they have some trouble or they had some sadness happen to them, like Peter Parker and Spider-Man, Uncle Ben dying, and then all of a sudden he gets bitten by a radioactive
So
spider.
what's fun I love comic books. The funniest thing, and it's not funny, right? But in comic books, there's all these characters have come back to life except for Uncle Ben.
Yes.
Like you've had Captain America come back, you have Iron Man, you had all these different characters who've died in the comic books come back to life, and the only one that has never come back to life is Uncle Ben.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm just pointing this out. I
oh yeah.
wanna point this out.
Hmm. It's interesting. Why not? Yeah.
No, but
But that because if he does come back to life, what impact would it have on Spider-Man? That's what I want to know.
this is true, this is true.
Ooh, I wonder in an alternate universe if that is true though.
It could
Because
be
in the Spider-Verse,
yeah, it can be a reason where, I'm sure there's a multiverse out there with
yeah.
Uncle Ben's still alive.
Yeah.
That
That
would
would
be interesting, yeah.
yeah, I wonder in Miles Morales, if they'll show something like that. One multiverse
You
with
know
that.
yeah, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking because I really wonder what it would have done to Spider-Man. Would he have become Peter Parker have become Spider-Man?
Mm, this is true.
And I'm seriously talking about this, but I really think so,
This
right?
and this is why I love to switch the I love that we switch the formats to just have these conversations because this is something we love to talk about. We have an interest in comic books and all this stuff. So
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta stop, not always talk shop. Sometimes we
yeah,
just need to just have talk about what our our hobbies and what we love to do and side things and yeah,
yeah.
no, it doesn't always have to be even though
True.
this is beneficial because it shows people that just you can be yourself and be regular and
Yeah, and but if I do bring it back, I will bring it back a little bit to coaching and what we do because it's bliss, right? This was a word that came up for me when I was doing a meditation, and like what brings me joy, what makes me connect to my heart, right? And I was thinking about that while I was meditating. I was like, that's bliss. What is blissful? whatever brings me bliss brings me so much joy in my heart, right? And I was like, but then like comic books, that brings me joy too in its own way. And it's like a bliss in certain ways.
Mhm.
So I think when we connect with our bliss, that makes a big difference in how we approach everything too.
And no, and, I interviewed, Dr. Brian Allman yesterday, and
Mhm.
it was a fun it was a fascinating interview, and after the interview, just the conversation and just the words of encouragement and the beautiful things he said to me. He was like, "You," he says, "listening to your podcast and listening to some of your episodes," he says, "you inspired me to do this," and he broke it down, and that was, like, one of the first times I've gotten plenty of compliments from guests, but that was something first time someone ever said that listening to an episode of mine inspired him to do this or to work on something, and I'm like, "Thank you." Like, that's high praise coming from someone like you who works in that field, and that just went to just kind of, like, just kinda helped me, like, it
Yeah,
gave me that boost, that
of
little
course.
that little, like, I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Again, it's always questioning and doubts, and again, because
You
you
know,
know yeah,
yeah.
it's again, it's showing that, alright, we have things going on, and, like, even just all the wonderful things we were talking about, what I was celebrating, all the things that I was trying to get accomplished and that I am gonna get accomplished,
Yeah.
and so, you always get that little
Yeah, imposter syndrome.
yeah, of course, yeah,
Yeah, and, I just did a small bites on that the other day because I was feeling imposter syndrome this past weekend, and it was really bad
mm,
because I was listening to, all these people presenting their talks and presenting themselves, right? And
yeah,
these are all accomplished, they have degrees in nutrition, all of this and that, and of course, me, I'm like, right? And then I was feeling pretty down, and then I spoke to a coach friend of mine, and he said something to me that really resonated, and it was like, "Yeah, but what's the truth? Who are you? Remember who you are,
mhm,
because they have their thing, right?
yeah,
And it's true. They're not me. I'm not them.
yeah, and again, that's you're trying to compare yourself to people who've been doing this for a long, long, long time, right? And the same thing even with me and certain podcasts. Like, I can't compare myself to Joe Rogan because Joe Rogan's been doing this for way longer than I have, and he's built his audience, and I'm not even. I'm trying to be me. I'm
Yeah.
trying to just focus on being me and creating the content that I can create,
Yep.
and reach the people that I'm capable of reaching. Who knows? Maybe I'm blessed and I blow up and I'm able to reach my reach hit millions. But I'm not. I'm still celebrating the fact that I make impact now on people. So
Yep. And that's exactly what I was thinking, and that's what we have to remember
yeah,
is that our audience is our audience.
mhm.
It's not their audience. We're different. And that's what makes it interesting, right? That's what makes life interesting because if everyone was the same, if everything was exactly the same, it would be so boring.
But think about it, right? Where we come from, when we speak from personal experience, things we've gone through, and things we've used to help develop us and grow. And so, what do you think people relate to more? Someone with all these degrees and may have not experienced what you have, or someone who's actually been through where you've been through, overcome that, and now can show you, "Hey, this is what I did."
Yeah.
Compared to, yeah, this person has all these degrees and all, but they all they're going through is off of what they learned in books and
Yeah.
whatever. That's I'm not knocking that. Or
Yeah.
someone who's actually experienced it.
Yeah.
Someone who's been on like yourself, who's been on yo-yo diets, who's done this, who done you're coming from a world of experience. Like, this is what I had to do. Maybe
Yeah.
I can show you the
What
right
worked
way
for
for
me.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, each person's experience is different. So somebody may have more of a different, may have a similar experience, right? But
Mhm.
she's not me and I'm not her. We're two different people. And I think that is something that we have to remember when we get into that, spiral of imposter syndrome. And I think that was it was a great reminder when that coach said to me, "So what is the truth?" And the truth is, I'm me, and no one is exactly like me. No one had the experiences I had.
Yeah,
They may be similar, but not the same.
absolutely.
And
And
that's
yeah, and of course, like, and I could I feel you when you hear all these initials behind these oh, like, are they but then I speak to people and I have these conversations and I'm realizing, like, man, I belong in this room. Like, screw that. Like, it, nah, I belong here. This is where I'm supposed to be at, and I have, yeah, I have the knowledge and the expertise to speak on what I speak on because I've experienced it.
right.
I've gone through it with teaching people how to, even with teaching people how to do that, launch the podcast.
Yeah,
How do I know? Because I've launched the podcast. I've
right,
experienced it.
right.
Did
And
I
I
go?
think,
Yeah, did I go to
yeah,
school for it? No. I've taught myself how to do it. Now I'm trying to show other people how to do it and avoid the headaches and pitfalls that I.
right, exactly. And I think, it's, and I think we have to remember that people that are attracted to you are going to be attracted to you. People that are going to be attracted to someone else are going to be attracted to someone else.
Mhm.
And there are enough people in the world for that,
Yeah.
you know? And I think it's when you show your light or shine your light and people see it, the right people are going to be attracted to you. And that's what we have to remember is that they're not my audience. The people that are attracted to whoever it was that I saw, that's not probably my client anyway, or my people anyway, right? We probably have different types of thinking, different types of energy.
Yeah.
So I have to remember that. And it was good when the coach said that because it was like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, I got to take my own advice.
A
But
and it's yeah, because some you know what it is? Sometimes, like, we know the answer, like, we know it, that we know it, and it's like, how the hell do I continue to like, why do I get stuck on it? Like, I know that I'm worthy, I know that I'm good enough. Why do I keep questioning myself? What is it about me that I keep hesitating and doubting what other people are like, "Come on, you got this."
yeah.
So, yeah.
And all of us, even the best of people go through this. And we have to remember that because all of us have a little bit of that imposter syndrome or self consciousness or whatever. And all of us, the people that are speaking up, it's moving forward with it, even if you're feeling that way, to move forward with your dreams. Because if I weren't pursuing my dreams, I would really feel like a loser.
And no, and and I commend you taking that step and deciding to chase your dream of and you're gonna be very successful at it. There's no doubt in my mind because you care about what you do and you're not in it for the fame and the wealth. You're doing it because you truly love people. So you're gonna be rewarded. Your time is gonna come,
Yep.
and it's gonna be sooner than you expect.
I think so too. So thank you. Yes, and I was thinking today because I guess because my birthday's coming up soon. So I was thinking about at the beginning of the year, I always have a word for the year, right?
Mhm.
And my word this year was blossoming.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, am I blossoming? And I said, you know what? Actually, I am starting to blossom in different ways. So, I've taken steps to grow, and that's been a blossom.
So
So, yeah,
so since you're taking steps to grow, there's something else that you're supposed to you've been working on. How far are you along that?
on the podcast thing,
The the podcasting and the book.
yeah, I've been working on it actually. I've
Okay.
been writing in it. So, and it's been coming along. And I will, like I said, I will publish it by the end of the year
Okay.
in
Alright.
one way or another. Yeah.
Alright. Are
So,
you self-publishing it or are you going through a public how you
no,
doing?
I'm probably gonna talk to you about it. That was my thinking.
Oh,
'Cause,
that works, that works.
I mean,
We
I could do Amazon, but, I figured, you know what? I could do this book with Wise. Yeah,
however you wanna do this, we'll make it
yeah,
happen, definitely.
yeah.
Uh,
So, I'll probably reach out to you when I finish it. Yeah, and, I have to remember that I can't do over editing because, of course, my personality, I'm like, "Oh, no, it's not done, it's not done," and then it's gonna be like that. So I have to kind of say, "Hey, this is it. Stop," and get another set of eyes to look at it, and take it from there.
okay.
So, yeah, because I know my personality. I'm like, even when I was, doing photography and creating art photography, I was like, no, no, but this needs to be this way. This needs to be this way. Oh no, I got to make this change, and that's a never-ending thing. So you have to stop at some point.
Mm. Oh, yeah. No, because, next so I don't think I released this episode before at the time. So, um, we're having a surprise. I really can't release this episode for the time being, but, yeah, we're having a surprise birthday party for my sister, her 60th, and I'm excited. I got a lot of family coming through and coming to share it with us, and so I'm excited, and, it's gonna be so much fun 'cause, my nephew rented an Airbnb, the one that I create content with, and he's like, "Yeah, he's gonna bring some of the clothes that he's designed." We've designed some sneakers. We actually ordered the first prototype of one of the sneakers we designed, and we're gonna take pictures and upload it to the site, and
Cool.
we're gonna actually record a few episodes of our show that we haven't recorded in a while. But since we'll be in a certain location, I'm gonna take my road setup because I do have a setup that I have in my studio. Then of course I have equipment that I use for when I go out somewhere that I
Wow.
can use to. So I'm gonna use the road setup, and we're gonna record a few episodes, and Friday night we'll probably go live from where we're at, and
Cool.
we'll see.
Cool. Very nice. That's fun. That's fun. Yeah. No, it's interesting because it's become part of our lives, right? And I mean, this is your life. And coaching is my life, but podcasting and interviewing people, being online has become
Because
a daily thing for me.
there's so because okay, so there's so much more to just coaching. There's other things that like yes, there's coaching is important, but there's other parts of it. Like there's things that I'm working on. There's courses. There's different things that I want to build so that I don't just have to rely on just the coaching and the speaking and
Exactly.
I don't have to just rely on the podcasting, and I want to build multiple different streams.
Yep,
And
me too.
so if it seems like I have all these different things going on, it's yeah, because all it takes is for one to take off,
Right.
and then the other ones will fall into place.
Yeah.
So
And yeah, I'm working on courses too, just simple, small courses
and
that people can purchase that can help them to get started.
people think you need these high ticket items, right? And high ticket no, you start off with the and I wouldn't don't even wanna say it's low value because it's valuable. It's stuff that is valuable, and is it a high ticket for I don't know, but to people can't afford the
Yep,
people that I wanna reach can't afford those high ticket value prices. So I have to create a program that they can afford,
for
something
exactly.
that because then, like, it's like all these workshops and I don't knock them and all these group and yeah, you paid $97, but then at the end of it, it's the real big program, and it's like, if I had that money, if I was making that kind of money,
I would already do
I
it. Yeah,
I wouldn't be taking this course.
yeah, yeah,
And I get it, and your time and whatever they money they invested in create it's it's worth it because they do the results, but if I had that money, I was
yeah,
making that money, then I wouldn't be here.
yeah,
So
exactly.
sometimes you my thing is I wanna create something where, um, that it's affordable and it's helping them to make money
Yes,
quickly. It's
yes,
helping them to grow and develop quickly, and it's a value quickly. So I'm working on creating something that is it's
accessible
yeah, it's accessible and
and affordable.
definitely
Yeah,
wanted to be affordable.
yeah, because we do have to. I mean, I feel that I have to give value.
Mhm.
If somebody is paying me, I need it's value that I have to give. And
Yeah,
I don't want somebody to feel like they didn't get the value that they paid for because, maybe $100 to one person could feel like $1,000 to
someone
another
else.
person.
Yeah,
So it's really a matter of perspective, right?
mhm,
And I don't want to say that, oh, I'm all high up and hoity toity that I'm not going to help people that need it. And, but I do believe that an exchange of energy, even if it doesn't have to be money, but an exchange of energy needs to happen
yeah.
when you deliver a product to somebody.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even with, like, remember I took that boot camp and everything,
Yeah.
and it was a great experience and learning experience, but then a lot of the stuff they were offering, like, we're gonna show you how to launch a podcast, we're gonna show you how to do this, we're gonna show you how to, create a book, and I'm like,
I did that already.
I got that, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it's okay, I've done that. There's a lot of the stuff that I've learned on my own, and there's stuff that I could imagine that you can still teach me, but it's just I just can't afford it. I can't put myself in a hole even more. So, yeah, so,
Yeah, and you can, I mean, you already teach, a lot of basic podcasting, which you can just put into a course and just sell. You could just record the course and sell basic podcasting, or even if it's just, the equipment you're going to need, how to get started, you
yeah,
know, even little clips like that you could sell for nominal fee, which is important because some people really need that.
yeah, absolutely. No,
Yeah.
I'm working on it's a little basic I wanna probably make for podcasting, I wanna, like, how to launch a podcast, and a
Hmm.
little $5
Yeah.
instructional where and we
You could go up a little bit more than
I
$5.
can,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm just an example. There's just certain things that I know I'm capable of doing
yeah,
and that I'm working on, and then yeah, like,
that would be great because I just, yeah, I'm supposed to be launching soon a mini course on, or just, not a course, but just
but what
offering.
okay, so my question to you, what are you using? 'Cause what are you using to launch your course?
I'm gonna just do it and go high level.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, oh, yes, you did tell me about Go High Level.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm going to use because I have that, and I don't want to go, since it's already there, why waste money on
Absolutely,
something
no,
else, right?
absolutely right.
So I'm doing it there. My website's on Go High Level, and right now I am very, very fortunate that I have it at a very, very low cost that I'm getting it. So I don't want to jinx it, so no jinxing it. um, But yes, I am very fortunate, so that's why I'm utilizing that platform for it.
Okay.
And, yeah, and I am going to do a quick advertisement soon about helping people create their identity statements,
Ah,
and that's, like, only for 95 dollars which isn't that expensive. I mean, it could be, but it an identity statement is, like, so important, so
there's
I think people can um, might feel okay about it, right? So I think, and I just feel that it's an important topic. So, and I've been covering that a lot in my small bites lately because I think identity is where everything is at. If you don't have the right identity, you're not going to get to where you want to be. So I have to remind myself when I go into that imposter syndrome thing about my own identity.
well,
So I have to reaffirm what my identity is.
yeah,
And I think it's something that we all have to do and be careful about what we let in as well.
yeah, absolutely. But all right, another
Okay.
episode is another great episode. This
Yes.
has been great.
Yes. From comics to retreats to politics to everything.
Definitely, definitely. But I'm excited for what's to come. I know I'm looking forward to when you do go to Comic Con. I want to see some of the videos and everything. So,
Yep.
but I'm Wize. Another great episode of Cognitive Cuisine.
And I'm Yayoi of Brain to Belly.
And everybody have a great day. Peace out.
Peace out.